Alright, so this is the part 2 of this video. We got to show y'all what it's looked like for us to be able to set everything up. But for the most part, really quick, this is the inside before we set anything up. Keep in mind this is an ice cream shop, so we're getting ready to set up these generators so we can have some AC blowing in this bad boy. Nothing not my girl's gonna burn up. Can't have me that burning up.
Alright everyone, one of the key things about these generators and food trailers, all of these things is power, right? So what happens is when you build these custom trailers, the trailer companies don't tell you what you need as far as power supply. They don't tell you how to get it, or if you might find someone at custom builds you want to give you all of that, great. But I've seen people who have spent a lot of money on trailers and buy a lot of and spend $5,000 on a generator, and it doesn't do what it needs to do. So,
for example, it doesn't allow them to run the trailer at 100%, which means they might be able to run their appliances, but they can't run their AC. So you see them with fans in the window, they're all sweaty and stuff on the inside because they don't have enough power going to the trailer to be able to do all it needs and run the AC. It's not that they don't have AC, they don't have the tools necessary to run the AC. So what you want to do in all situations is avoid that bad boy, but these summers it's hot.
So my girls, you see, my daughters, they're 9 and 12, they help us out on this.
Tremendously
and
big
they
help.
argue at times.
All the time.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, YouTube world, I just want to give y'all a 100% true view of being a business owner, having a food trailer, the pros, the cons. You have some people who go out and who can afford to spend $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 on a food truck. And they have their advantages. And I will do a video on the advantages and disadvantages of a food truck versus a food trailer, because they have their advantages. But I'm gonna get back to this right now. So right now, what you just saw me did was run a parallel connection to these two generators. So I got twins. The reason for this is because our trailer runs on a 50 amp output. And these two models right here, the 3400, and when you plug these two generators together parallel, you get about 60, I think it's 3,100 continuous watts. So you get 6,200 continuous watts.
So what is this you have right now?
This is my 50 amp plug. I'm glad you stopped me. And this right here is where the power goes into the trailer to power all plugs, all outlets, water pumps, refrigerators, every single thing. And as you'll see later, we have some pretty cool things with our trailer because we do have a full-on ice cream shop in here. But to kind of give you this as an idea, most of your generators, most of your inverter generators only come with a 30 amp plug. None of them come with a 50 amp plug. Not even your 7,000 amp Honda generator that costs $4,300 to $4,700. They do not come with a 50 amp plug, and let me show you what that looks like. That's what it looks like. Okay, you have 30 amp ones out there with your 3-prong locking. That's when you get that little L, that means it's a locking. Or you might have a 3-prong 30 amp. Let me show you this right here on the side. That's this one right here. This is a non-locking 3-prong. You may have a 4-prong locking 30 amp plug. But most of your generators, most of your trailers require a 50 amp plug. And you ever go to a food truck and they got that loud, knocking, aggravating sounding generators? If you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. But I serve ice cream, and that means I have kids that come to our trailer. And I want it to be as quiet as possible and give me the best opportunity to hear our customers. Okay, so these units, as you're about to hear, they're not as quiet as a Honda, but they get the job done. And when you walk away from them and you place the generators in the right spot, you can barely hear them, because sometimes we operate them on the front pedestal like we were hitched up at. But these two units,
Front pedestal.
that's up front where the hitches are.
Okay. Now you said it's not as quiet as a Honda, but they get the job done.
Yes.
What's the price difference in the two?
For these two units before taxes, no, after taxes, if I'm not mistaken, these two units together were about $1,800.
Where'd you get them from?
I got them from Home Depot. Also, I have what they call the parallel kit. This is another about 80 bucks. And that links these two together. And that's about another 80 bucks, which is a hell of an investment, y'all. Awesome investment. So what I'm about to do right now is crank up both units. They're very, very easy. I didn't pull out the choke. Turn them on.
So we're gonna talk about how you do it then. What you do to get them turned on?
So basically, I'm turning this right here on.
The power up.
The power on. I'm turning this right here needs to be off, which that's the actual economy mode, which makes it extra quiet. And I'm now going to pull it. Is gas in it? Gas is in it. Is this on? It is off. And kids.
Press the choke back on.
Alright. The reason they didn't break is because I was already running that unit. But just to let y'all know, if you notice they're right now running together. And right now what I'm going to do is turn the switch box on to power the 50 amp plug. If you notice, they're revved up. But that parallel kit allows them to run in synchronization. And now I'm going to turn on the eco mode. If you notice, they got drastically quieter.
Turn them on eco mode.
Turn them on eco mode. Excuse my sweating, everybody. I'm just showing y'all that I'm real. That this is not set up. And these are the things that we use to get our mobile food truck or food trailer up and running. If you notice, I'm able to run them and do the video, and y'all can hear me. That's because they are quiet. They're relatively quiet. I forgot to put the trailer down, so it levels it out. And the reason I'm doing this video is not for any kind of monies or anything of that nature, but I've noticed that I've been unable to find any kind of videos on YouTube about food truck or food trailer or versus food trucks. And when I went through the process, there were a lot of things that I had to learn on the fly. And I'm still extremely happy with my decision because I was trying to do this on a budget. Everybody doesn't have $70,000, $80,000, $100,000 to put into a food trailer. And by the way, we actually have a full store, so this is an extension of our store.
Where's the store located?
Our store is located in Augusta Mall, food court right next to Chick-fil-A in Augusta, Georgia. Now that is a plug. And we're at 2360. That's our unit number. But if you come in the food court, we're right there. Or 2365. That's right there.
And make sure you follow us on our social media with Creamery Treats on Facebook and Instagram. Also YouTube, YouTube is with Creamery Treats. Twitter at WC Treats. You can always visit our website at withcreamerytreats.com.
Yes. So my goal really is to educate you as much as you can, as much as I can. Let you know where I have failed, where I have succeeded, shortcomings, good buy, bad buy, what I think if you want to get into a food truck, some of the stuff that people waste money on that doesn't get it done, some things that you can over invest in and be worth every dollar, and that's only because of where I failed and where I succeeded. So I'm gonna do a little bit more to this video just to let y'all see inside of our shop on wheels, our mobile food trailer, but we'll be back with you in just a second.